Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. It has finally stopped raining. We have had so much rain in the last several days and I haven't been able to do anything outside. So I have been over at my mother-in-law's and I've been doing corn. So I haven't filmed a whole lot. We got quite a few dozen put back. On to the next thing. I'm gotta head down to the garden. I know it's probably a hot mess. Y'all, it's a mud hole. The weeds are out of control. We've not been able to get the tractor in there to till because I've got to get green beans in there. So I'm hoping over the next several days everything's going to dry out and I can get the green beans in. But in the meantime, I went shopping this morning. I got some stuff to put in the basement. I've got like freezer bags. I've got to get my okra in. I actually bought this little food saver thing that vacuum seals the bags. It comes with like these little bags that have a little connection thing here to this thing. So I'm going to give that a try. I'm hoping to store my okra that way. And I got bags to put the tomatoes in, which I'm hoping there's some good ones down there. So let's just head to the garden and see what the rain has done. Excuse all of the weeds, but hopefully I've got some stuff down there to pick. So let's go down there. We have literally had so much rain. And I even tried to mow my yard this morning before I went to the store and my mower kept getting clogged up. So it's halfway mowed. I've got to do that too. I was wanting to do it before it got super hot, but things happen. All right, first things first. Let's get to the garden. All right, guys, I've made it to the garden, and wow, it is a muddy mess, y'all. Still got some corn that probably needs to come off. I did most of it the other day, but there's still some ears on here. I get a couple dozen out of it, maybe. But let's get in here and check this okra. Look how big that okra is. It's massive. This round is probably not going to be real usable, but I see some in there that looks pretty good actually. It's pretty good. Oh, that's a huge piece. Some tomatoes. That's a big one. Wow, that's a big one. Goodness. Those look pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and pick those. That way I can get them ripening in the basement. Y'all, I bought some stuff to can salsa, so I'm hoping to do that pretty soon. I think I got a good harvest. I got the okra underneath there, got some eggs from the chickens. Let's spy on these babies. My first set of babies are getting kind of big. There's my little ones down there. 3 little adorable frizzles. Not sure on the gender yet. Chickies, hey chickies, hey chickies. They are so cute, y'all. Oh man. All right, I gotta get this stuff up to the basement and we'll see if we can cut some of this okra up, freeze it, get out of this heat. But I shouldn't be out here midday in July. That doesn't help matters. But like I said, with all the rain, I'm having to play catch up. All right, so what I'm gonna do is check over the tomatoes, see which ones are ready to be froze. And the ones that are ready to be froze, I'm gonna core them and put them in a freezer bag, and then I'm gonna date them. And then if they're not quite ripe, we're gonna let them sit here and ripen up inside the basement. And I do this every year, it works really well. And one of the reasons why I do that is because if I leave them out on the vine, right now, the way the weather has been and everything, I'm jeopardizing them getting too much water, cracking, the birds getting them, they get mushy on the bottom. Mine happen to be struggling a little bit more this year. You know, you can't always control the conditions. So I thought it would be more suitable to pick them early and just let them ripen up in here. Pretty Cherokee purple. I'm gonna have a system going on down here, and what I do is, first of all, I wash the tomatoes and I dry them before I bag them. I'll put the ones that are ready to be cored and frozen over here. This is my area that's almost ready, and then I've got some that aren't quite ripe, so I'm gonna take them over here, and I use closet shelving to put them on, and I just let them air dry over here and let them ripen up. Don't want to let them over ripen because they'll start oozing, and that can get pretty stinky, so that's why I'll leave this under here just in case they do, because it never fails to happen. There'll be one of them that I don't know that's ready, and they'll do that, and I'll come down the next day and they'll be leaked out everywhere, and if you let them go too long, they can get pretty stinky. I'm wanting to make salsa this year. I've got a new canner ordered. I'm pretty excited about it. Probably the next things that I will be canning is maybe potatoes, probably sauces, and then I will be planting my green beans hopefully in the next few days, and then 50 days to harvest on those, and then it'll be green bean time. We'll have to can when they're ready. So I got that drying. Got a good collection of eggs today. Some lettuce growing. And this is what I've got from today's harvest. Pretty excited about that. All right, I thought I'd walk through the flower garden before I head up. It's probably buzzing with bees at the moment.
I can see you far and wide in your presence. I am free. I hear your whisper through the wind. Here right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up.
All right, I'm headed in. I may see you guys later when I come back down to do that okra. I was gonna see how good it worked on my new vacuum sealer. Okay, so I'm headed back down to the basement. I think the okra's probably done drying. I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up and show you guys how I preserve it. We're gonna check out this new vacuum sealer, see if it's gonna work good. Normally I get like ice crystals on my okra over the winter time because I haven't been vacuum sealing it, and I think it's causing it to be kind of soggy, and we don't like it like that, so hopefully this is gonna work. And then when I get done with that, I think I'm gonna head down the shop. My husband's still working on the coffee table, and I haven't been down there to check the status of it in a while, show you guys an update on it. So we'll go down there and do that next. The okra's done drying, and these big ones are probably no good. If they're hard, I throw them out, but I always check just to make sure. Now when I preserve okra, I just cut the ends off, and I just kind of chop it up like that. That way when I fry it, I can fry it nice and crispy. I coat it with cornmeal. All right, so these are the new bags. These are food saver bags, and they're the ones that work with this little device right here, which is a little vacuum sealer by Food Saver. And it's got a rechargeable base. And the bags look like this. They got a little spot right here. This is where this thing kind of attaches, and it just actually sits on top of it. So I'm gonna give it a try here. There's the little spot right here. Awesome. Where has this thing been all my life? Really? And then it has just like a charging dock. You just put it in there, and voila.
trying to get these back panels. Got to have panels put in. I'm doing panels on the sides and the back. So that panel right there that I've cut will go into here. Same for over here on the sides.
Are you staining it?
Yep, multicolored. Set right there.
Oh.
Legs will be dark. This apron will be dark. And then the drawer faces and the top will be the same color. This is kind of the tedious part.
Yeah.
Because I've got to set the saw up multiple times for different things and everything fitting right.
Well,
Takes a little time.
It's gonna look good. All right, so his project's looking good. He's got about an hour's worth of work, and we'll be finishing that up maybe this week. And then we're on to the next project. Actually, I think we're gonna take a little vacation first, and then we're gonna work on the porch railing. We're gonna do this whole side right here and put the wrought iron posts and fix the post down here and all that good stuff. And then we're gonna do some sort of skirting on here, something different. Actually, we don't have anything on this side, so we're gonna put some sort of skirt board or something. And we're also gonna change this one out on the front. We're also gonna come all the way around with the post, of course, all the way around the deck. And then change the lattice out. So I think it's gonna look good. I'm pretty excited about it. It's really gonna give the house a whole new look. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you soon. God bless.